Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Cowboy the Pod, as we so lovingly have started to call it, where we are sharing our filmmaking journey with you. And I'm really excited to introduce y'all to Melissa because she is not only an actress, a filmmaker, a writer, a creator, a team builder, a motivator. She is also the crowdfunding queen. And Melissa played a big, huge part in helping us get to where we are today.
My name is Melissa Center. As Jacob so lovely said, I am a multi-hyphenate creator. I'm an actor. I am a filmmaker, and I am a crowdfunding coach, consultant, whiz kid,
Guru.
um, guru. I was always an actor first and foremost. That's always been my first love, my first passion. And I think I'm also very like scrappy and entrepreneurial, impatient and stubborn. I went to Northwestern for theater and musical theater. And after graduating, I did stay in Chicago for a little while where I was doing some theater and musical theater, moved out to New York first, living the kind of like traditional actor's life. I was working at a wine bar at night, auditioning during the day. I felt I was being put into a box that didn't necessarily align. I was struggling to get into rooms outside of like musical theater stuff. I decided to kind of make my own project. So I wanted essentially like a calling card for myself. I was doing a lot of like individual character work in my acting class under the mentorship of the late Win Hanman, who had like a profound impact on my life. You know, Spoon River Anthology.
Yeah.
So he was assigning me like character after character after character in the Spoon River anthology. So it was kind of like in my like muscle memory or something. I happened to come across on Craigslist the section called Missed Connections, and I started to pull little excerpts that really kind of tickled me. And it was almost like they were individual little like character pieces or monologues. And so then I just had it in my mind that like, oh, this could be a really interesting like little series for myself. And I was teaching myself really like how to produce. And then I was having so much fun with it and people were really like liking it. And so I decided, oh, maybe I need to kind of expand upon this. So I decided to raise money and launch a Kickstarter and then buy a camera so I didn't have to borrow my friend Min's camera all the time and like upgrade my editing. So I got Final Cut editing software and just have more money at my disposal for like costumes or props or whatever it was. I was just like promoting it
Yeah.
shamelessly.
That's what we
Um,
have to do.
yeah, and it was like horrifying because it was just like me, like dangling in the wind. But I raised $8,000 on Kickstarter, and that to me at the time was like a ton of money. I was able to do a kind of upgraded episode that was more filmic. Yeah, it was just like kind of really like teaching myself how to storytell and filmmake. And then I was invited to be one of the original Digital Caucus members through the Writers Guild here because they were trying to organize the space since it was like wild, wild west.
Yeah. I
So
remember trying to
suddenly,
get into that space, but I like missed the way. By the time I got there, like it was,
yeah,
they were like, we don't need any more.
yeah, I'm old.
No.
Yeah, so all of a sudden I like got an invitation to like join the Writers Guild and I was like, that's cool. And it was just very confidence building and empowering, especially because as actors we're just like at the mercy of other people to be like, you're hired,
Yeah.
and you feel like powerless.
Waiting for someone to give you an opportunity.
Then shortly thereafter, I moved out to Los Angeles, found myself in this like lab setting with a bunch of other like great working actors, a lot of former New York people. They had an amazing backyard and like deck that was like a stage. And
Mm.
so it was kind of like invite only, let's put on theater.
Taking it into your own hands to build a calling card is a great, important way to look at it. And if you're feeling like you aren't being seen in the way you want to be seen, or you're not going in for the auditions you want to be seen, or in my case, I wasn't really even going into that many auditions at all. So I was like, I gotta make something to show that I'm working, right? It was sort of it was meant to be like a calling card of like, look, someone cast me, but like really I cast myself.